Welcome, Aries. I am your primal jungle mystic, Medicine, and we are here to discover what is going on in the etheric jungle for you during the Gemini season between May 20th and June 21st. The sun is in your third house. And what we look at here is an opportunity to focus on learning and communication, to gather information by being very inquisitive, very curious about certain aspects, certain things going on in your life. This is that time for sort of going through a training gauntlet, if you will. It's a transitory period, one where you are preparing to step out into the world. Practice makes perfect with this placement. The sun will be sextiled with Chiron in your first house. The sextile between the two planets indicates opportunity for healing, especially as it pertains to your independence, your sense of self, your drive, your instincts, and how you show up to the world. If there were any moments in time that perhaps got repressed, that got stagnated, where you wanted to venture out, where you needed to feel a sense of renewal and refreshment for life, but perhaps you've given up on that, this is a great time to work with healing that energy. It's also a great time to work with healing the energy around celebrating the self. How often do we not give ourselves permission to celebrate our birthday? Because it's gotten lost and it's just become another day. A new definition to what celebrating you means will come to rise with this placement. Perhaps there's an opportunity that may get sparked for healing as you go out into the community, doing community activities, talking to people, socializing, or you then might get the inspiration to heal some of these wounds. Lilith takes her stand squared with the sun in your 12th house. Lilith aspects here really pays attention to all of the negative sides of the 12th house, including alcoholism, drugs, fears and nightmares around dreams and aspirations that never came true may come up here. Some part of yourself that you deny. Perhaps a part of yourself that longs to be of service, that wants to heal and help others. Perhaps a side of self that is able to see, sense, and feel the dream in such a vivid way. Lilith with this placement may indicate dreams, aspirations that never came to because perhaps they were viewed in the conscious realm as evil, demonic, malevolent. Or perhaps they were rejected and placed in a role of contempt because they were considered less than and not part of the traditional dream. You know what I speak here, Aries. Dreams that could never come to fruition because they didn't match the paradigm, the model of a civilized society. There's conflict here, which means that there may be a side of yourself that is quite vengeful during these periods. But there's also an opportunity to heal and restore that which was rejected, that which was denied, that which was placed in contempt to the self, and to become whole once more. To be able to explore these dreams and materialize them into being as equally favorable and equally valid in your space, in your dream space. Venus takes her place conjunct with Uranus here in the later May month of Gemini. Perhaps many changes will happen here, many radical shifts, especially as it pertains to things that bring you pleasant smells, arousing tastes, things that bring you physical security, including things that are pleasing to the senses. There's a chance that you may indeed try something new, something that you've perhaps never done before. And there's a chance here that you might find that you quite enjoy this. Mercury, later on in the June months, along with Mars, will be in your 4th house. And will also be sextiled with Uranus. There is also many aspects happening between Mars, your driving force, in correlation to Lilith, who will trine with Mars, Chiron, who will square with Mars, and Uranus, who will sextile with Mars, all in your 4th house. Just remember this, Aries. We may not always enjoy conflict or warfare, and sometimes we may do things impulsively that might bring about changes we may not have known would happen or would have expected. But sometimes these changes are important. Sometimes they are significant to your growth. Sometimes they are here to help you in the long run be more valuable to yourself and, say, in the case of the fourth house, your family.